What's up guys, it's xPapa here, the best Lee in the world. Today I will teach you people how to counter jungle as Lee Sin. First of all, counter jungling is probably the best way to carry games in Season 7 as a jungler. Because of the additional gold for each jungle camp and longer spawn times, you can easily destroy the enemy jungler by counter jungling. If you play as Lee Sin, counter jungling is very important because the champion is extremely strong in the early game, arguably the strongest one, but falls off heavily late game. So, kill the red buff and go straight to the enemy buff. On the screen I'm on red side, so I go to the enemy blue buff. In the most cases they start red buff, so they will not be there in time. Kill the buff, kill the grunt, and if the wolves are alive kill them, and leave one small wolf alive. Now you are level 3 and can wait for the enemy jungler to appear. You are Lee Sin and will most likely be able to kill them fast 1v1. Make sure to hit the Q or you will probably die, unless the enemy is low. Also remember to use your ward wisely since you only have one at this early stage of the game. I usually use it for ward jumping. Now when you killed the enemy, kill the crab and then go straight to the opposite side of the jungler and start setting up wards and pressure the enemy jungler. Show them who's the real boss in the jungle. Don't get too overconfident though. If you get killed by the enemy laners they will get buffs and probably shit on your teammates. Kill their camps, be annoying. Maybe you will be able to kill them if they are garbage. Get wrecked and erect son. When you back, get boots and some long swords or just mobility boots if you're confident. Mobility boots are pretty good. They let you outrun the enemy so you can catch the enemy jungler in the jungle or flee from enemies if they help their jungler. Getting skirmisher saber is also good since you want to 1v1 the enemy jungler. If you are a pro Lee Sin player you can get the tracker's knife for more vision though. In higher elo, vision will be more important because teammates will be able to use the additional vision to their advantage, while in low elo, people will not watch the minimap as often. When you've gained control of the enemy jungle, make sure to take all the camps and get vision for easy counter ganks or a potential solo kill on the jungler. Soon you will be 3 levels higher than the enemy jungler and the game is pretty much over. Here are some good spots for pink wards that are usually not spotted. At least not in lower elo. If the enemies have not surrendered at 20 and are still pretty strong at mid-game they will start grouping and counter jungling gets harder, but still try to get some camps now and then. Generally you always want to counter jungle, especially the buffs. At late game counter jungling is not very important because people are full build anyway, but the buffs are usually always great. Especially red buff for attack damage carries. If there are no camps alive in the enemy jungle it still may be worth it to stay in the enemy jungle. Most players, Diamond 1 and below, will not expect you to be there and random shit like this can happen because of lacking map awareness. I will probably get a lot of questions about the enemy laners and if they come help. If the enemy laners are awake and your allies are sleeping counter jungling may get really difficult, of course depending on how strong you are. But usually it's a good idea to tell your laners to push the lanes so if the enemies help, they will get punished by losing a lot of creeps and their turrets will get destroyed fast. Now, here are the pros and cons of counter jungling. Here it is worth mentioning that you should not counter jungle just to counter jungle. If there is a free kill top, go take that instead. Decide what is the best play and what will grant you the most gold for the team. Now one last tip. The new item, Poacher's Dirk, is really good for counter jungling. Buy it, and when it transforms into serrated Dirk, you can buy a cheap news ghost blade. That's all I got for now guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more sick vids like this. Good luck on the rift until then.